Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a, well, let's see what's in this bag kind of reading. I am giving the people what they want. Hi, Lulu, what's good? Drop down message. I'm going to give the people what they want. I have not taken this little girl out her bag since I traveled. So let's see what Lulu has in store for us. I completely forgot her in the other reading that I did, which is terrible. How could I? You're the main act here, are you not? Not your ear being dented. My apologies. I gotta get you right for the people, okay? So we're gonna give the people what they want. Y'all wanted a Lulu reading? We're gonna do a Lulu reading. We're gonna see what's in this bag of truth. All I know is anytime I take from this deck, which is the Tiny Tarot, a lot of truths come out. Like even in personal readings, sometimes Lulu chimes in and it's insane. Are we ready? We're gonna get little cards from her little deck, and I'm not gonna try to influence whether they're in the upright or in the reverse, okay? I'm gonna pick 3. Okay. And then it's gonna tell us what we need to know. Come through, Lulu. There's something in my eye again. Okay, wow. So we have the Chariot in the upright. That's what's showing itself to me. That's the Chariot from Lulu's Tiny Tarot. Give us a reading, Lulu Bear. I don't know why I call you Lulu Bear. Okay. Next, the Devil. I'm hearing a song, Page of Wands in the reverse. I'm hearing a song from Bruce Springsteen. Got my finger on the trigger, but I don't know who to trust. Got that dirty wind blowing. There's just devils and dust. I got God on my side, and I'm just trying to survive. But what you do to survive kills the things you love. Fear's a powerful thing. It'll turn your heart black, you can trust. It'll take your God-filled soul, fill it with devils and dust. So that is insane. I got devils and dust. The Devil in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. I'm hearing bad news bears. So this is someone who like walks a thin line between the dark and the light, okay? This is a very specific message. So this is someone who could be trying to get on their divine path, but they have toxic ways. And this song, like when I heard this song come through, I see the Chariot, which is forward movement, but the Devil's right there. I'm not playing with y'all. That's why I got that song down low. Devils and dust, a Chariot making forward movement, but the goat man is right there. And that's why the Page of Wands is in the reverse, which is typically a card of like bad news. So and literally the song says, I got my finger on the trigger, but I don't know who to trust. And a part of that song, I got God on my side and I'm just trying to survive. But what you do to survive kills the things you love. Fear is a powerful thing. It'll turn your heart black, you can trust. It'll take your God-filled soul and fill it with devils and dust. Like literally, it's like an energy that let maybe fear get the best of them. That's why this goat man is like a friendly companion, because where faith is, fear does not reside, okay? That's why they say faith over fear. This is someone who walks the line between trying to get forward to their sense of divinity or faith in the self or upstairs, but they have the goat man as their companion. So it's like, how can you move forward? Let's get a few more, Lulu. Your bag is filled with some surprises. I'm gonna put this down. What else is this message? You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn or both. Okay, wow. The Tiny Tarot card has a child on it. So there's still something to do with maybe someone's childhood or a child of concern. This is like a contract for some reason I'm getting. Okay, this could be like they've been contracted to experience something in this lifetime that is not pleasant, or there's something about a child by ways of like karmic attachment. 5 of Cups in reverse. This is someone who regrets something or is trying to lift the grief associated with this poor contract. This is someone who's really up at night. It's like they experience maybe even nightmares, okay? I think there's a song called Bad Dreams by Teddy. Is it Swims? I don't know. There's a song I heard on the radio. It's this person was singing about bad dreams. I'm seeing it. This person might experience nightmares. Now, either they're past and some kind of like something to do with either a child or their childhood, it haunts them. This 9 of Swords is a card of fears, keeping somebody up at night. You see, I'm going to zoom in. That's exactly what I was talking about. This person maybe lives in fear, okay? They either don't know any better, but they're afraid of something. I don't know. It's like dark here. It's a little dark for my liking. What kind of message are we getting here, Lulu? This is someone who's trying to climb out of grief, maybe even a depression, and get on the chariot. And I'm getting this energy of like a companion. The companion being the goat man. Like they have to detach from this. It's like they themselves aren't toxic, but because they have this companion, it's almost like, you know, when kids have an imaginary friend, it's like this imaginary friend tells them crap all the time. And this imaginary friend could just be like a bug that's like in their head. It reads really weird like that, but it's like this person, because of this tether that they have, they come off very toxic in their choices. But it's a bug they need to release because they themselves are not bad. Like it literally says it'll take your God-filled soul. They have a God-filled soul. Everybody does. But that song is so important. Go look up Devils and Dust by Bruce Springsteen if this resonates with you. Because I don't feel this is a bad person, but they are attached to something that has been around either since they were a kid. It's like their 9 of Cups in the reverse. This makes this person numb themselves. This is someone who could be prone to addiction because of this. So either they have a drinking problem, a drug problem. 9 of Cups in the reverse is overindulging in any way to escape whatever they need to deal with, to escape whatever they never faced head on. 9 of Cups in the reverse. It could make them like a little bit selfish in their choices just to fulfill this void, I feel. This person could like feel like they have a cloudy existence. I know that song. There's so many more words to that song I'm trying to remember, but I really literally heard it as soon as I saw the devil in the chariot. I was like, Devils and Dust. I got chills for confirmation. I got God on my side and I'm just trying to survive. They do have God on their side, but what you do to survive kills the things you love. Fear is a powerful thing. It'll turn your heart black, you can trust. It'll take your God-filled soul. Fill it with devils and dust. You better pick up the dustpan. 7 of Cups. They're lost in how to fulfill themselves emotionally. They're in the dark. Like, look at this person. They have a difficult time making correct choices in life. It's like they're looking for the next best thing to make them happy. But they themselves are in the dark. So it's like, how can you really be happy when you haven't healed within the self? This person's haunted by a few things. I don't know what, but it's really here. So they might pick poorly. They might make poor choices. Okay. Someone could be Susie. I don't know if a Susie is of relevance. Anyways. 6 of Cups in the reverse. They pick poorly because there's something about their past, their childhood that was poor. So again, their 6 of Cups in the reverse is like memories of the past that are not pleasant. This person could have had a very rough upbringing, but there's something that happened to them when they were a kid that aids to this thing. And it's so crazy that I mentioned an imaginary friend. It could be an entity. This reading got kind of specific, Lulu. It's like it is why they pick and pick poorly. And it's also why they numb themselves. I feel like this person has numbed themselves for a long time. Whichever way they can. Other card, the Star. Wow. So this person has an opportunity to heal. The Star is like faith. You see how it's crazy? Fear or faith. They have a choice to make. The Star is hope. The Star is healing. The Star is a wish. I'm drawn to how this woman is naked on the card. So this person would need a level of vulnerability to heal this. There's something here about the divine trying to course correct them with this star, with this destined thing. That's why God is on their side. The star is here because it's like a symbol of hope. 11:11, as I said that, this person could be like on a spiritual path. And this star is like a glimmer of hope. I really feel this is not a bad person. Whatever is attached to them makes them make poor choices. And that attachment took place when they were a kid. Okay? This is like, they need to wake up to this. Drop down message, the lantern is out. A comment, the light has been snuffed out when they were a kid. So the fact that there is a light in their life is a symbol of hope and healing. I wonder if they go towards it. 3 of Cups in the reverse. I heard gossip. There could be multiple people talking about this person. I'm hearing specifically people they've entertained. It's like they're a group of people that talk about this person's bad habits. They're a group of people who they've dealt with. I feel like they've somehow dealt with them individually. They all talk about this person together, whoever they are. That just came out. I'm hearing gather around. So they get together to discuss this person. That's odd. To kind of, I'm getting the energy of sharing information. There could be up to 3 people who got together just to share their experiences about this person. That's interesting. Empress in the reverse. There's one main female in the heart of that. That's a toxic female. Empress in the reverse is a karmic female. I heard something terrible. This could also be a mother wound. When I get the Empress in the reverse, that could be a narcissistic mother. So this person could see the pattern of a narcissistic female figure in their life. Ace of Wands, dang. That's what they're attracted to, I'm hearing. So the fact that their upbringing, it's like they're attracted. They get excited about karmic females. Damn. The World in the reverse, that's their cycle. Wow. The Spirit is like, if they don't heal, they'll constantly be attracted to narcissistic women. For some of you, this is a man. That's the repeated cycle. The World in the reverse is like, you can't get off this hamster wheel of toxic options until you heal this maternal wound you have. Another one? Let's get another card. This person dealt with up to 3 women that displayed narcissistic or Jezebel-like energy. Knight of Swords in the reverse. It always ends in some kind of verbal spat. Like I get verbal abuse here. It always ends in some kind of verbal attack. There's someone who's very angry with them, who got very triggered by them. Yeah, they got wounded here. 9 of Wands. Dang. They're hanging on for dear life. They got attacked by a narcissistic female. This person could have even hurt them. I heard as well. Wow. You see, that little imaginary friend that's like a bug in their mind aids to them hooking up with these kind of people in the first place, because they're attracted to exactly that, the abuse. It's like they don't get it until it gets really ugly. And I see a bandage on this man's head, so I don't know if someone could have hit them in the head, but I'm drawn to it. Look at that. That's a bandaged person holding on for dear life. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome, but it's like, I will hold on to my abuse. I will hold on to the abuser because this is what attracted me in the first place. But why did it? Because of what happened to you when you were a kid. This person lives a very cold life. I get like constantly trying to climb out of depressive cycles by looking at what could fulfill them emotionally, attracting the exact bad thing that puts them through it. They have no peace mentally. They don't sleep well. This person gets hurt in these kind of connections. And I keep hearing devils and dust. So it's like you're attracted to the same thing that hurts you, and you keep entertaining exactly that, and they're hanging on by a thread. All the options they chose to entertain reflect the poor behaviors or poor experience they had since they were a kid. It's an abusive karmic cycle. But it's like you willingly participate, so it's like you're gonna keep experiencing this negativity until you heal. Can I get the Star card? That's the change. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. For me to get the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma in the upright, their good karma occurs when they heal. Invest in their healing journey. Invest in some kind of glimmer of hope. Only they will know what that is. I can't sit here and tell them. But the Star, it's like the only way you'll get off this very sad, dark, miserable existence. And I'm not saying it to bash this person. I'm saying it because I feel what is here. What is heavy set depression that you keep trying to climb out of? What is misery and like insomnia? What is, memories of the past that weren't pretty but is a reflection of the people you deal with? What is the abuse you experience verbally, for some even physically, at the hands of narcissistic people, male or female? What is this hamster wheel of misery, hurt, pain that you experience? It's the devil on your shoulder encouraging you to entertain it because you refuse to heal. If you do not heal, you will not get off this hamster wheel. You will not make better choices. And this glimmer of hope, whatever the star represents for them, is the only way they turn this around. This person moves forward with this thing on their shoulder. Whatever it is, it tells them a lot of negative stuff. It helps them make these poor decisions. It aids to their addictions. It's there. Period. It's the goat man. It's one of the goat man's trusty D words. I feel a demon. I'm going to say it because I feel it here. A heavy goat man in a reading is a D word. Okay. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Bring me back to this child experience. Oof. Something about their upbringing was not grounded at all. I don't know if poverty is mixed into this, but I don't know. I just feel an ungrounded child. The Five of Swords, a lot of manipulation. This person could have always felt defeated in their surroundings. This person could have been bullied into making decisions. The Five of Swords in the reverse is like a defeatist energy, but a lot of external manipulation when they were a kid. There could have been a lot of abuse around finances. So Knight of Coins in the reverse is like, it's an energy of I just get this vibe of finances. There's something about their experience around money tethered into this. I don't know if someone around them was like crooked or stole. There's like a crooked energy, maybe even encouraging theft or like bad behavior around money, materialism. I also get this heavy set manipulation around, well, without this, you'll never amount to anything in life. Their surroundings was not stable. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Wow. There's a lot of abuse here where it's like, if you bring me money, then I will love you. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups in the reverse is insincerity, manipulation of emotion. This person always thought that if I bring you money, yes, I'm hearing transactional love. This is someone who was abused. I had to restart because the storage space wasn't read well. But as I said, they were abused in the sense that the love they were exposed to was always transactional, very tit for tat. Well, I don't love you if you don't bring me something. I feel like there's a lot of financial abuse here and also a love bombing once they gave to someone. Terrible. Ooh. Queen of Swords in the reverse is a very abusive older female. Mentally abusive, very good with their words. This is who they were attracted to, in the sense that that's who they looked up to. Does that make sense? Queen of Swords in reverse is very smart, very tactful, but evil. It's like, if I praise you, it's because you did exactly what I wanted to do. There's a lot of abuse here, but it's, again, a mother wound. A Queen of Swords in the reverse is like a mentalist. Okay, this energy plays off of your feelings and what you do for them by manipulating you mentally, verbally. Something fell down there. Verbally. So they only give to that. That's why, you remember how I said triggered and verbal abuse? Where is this going? Dang, Lulu. Dang, Lulu. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh my gosh. They manifested someone similar to their mother. A Queen of Cups in the reverse is this person could have a baby mom that's exactly, that does the same manipulative tactics as their mother. This reading just got real specific. Queen of Cups in the reverse is like jealous, super insecure, emotionally codependent, very controlling, plays off of your feelings. This is someone who can cry on command. It's like a combination of mental and emotional abuse. OMG. Dang. You don't love me if you don't do this. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Abandonment wounds up the wazoo. I'm going to cast you out. This is so sad. Five of Pentacles is poverty of any kind, emotionally, financially, or like just abandonment wounds, because the person that they were into displayed the same level of toxin and manipulation as their mother. So it's like, I'm constantly craving the validation from you because you display the same things my parent did. And you can swap genders here, but I strongly feel a maternal figure affected this person's psyche at a young age and how they handle love. If they heal, they can change this around, but that's the only way. The star is the only glimmer of hope in this whole reading. And it's confirmed with a shift in the upright that is positive. So it's like, I'm just explaining the things that are here. Hopefully this person understands why their life has been a mirror of the past and why they should heal it. Literally, that's literally what this reading here is doing. Oh my goodness. Hierophant, God is doing this. The Hierophant is like a spiritual lesson. This is really God trying to balance out this person's life for them, because it's really bad. Like, It's like God is the only way they can change this around, because the devil's been very active in your life. And if you don't see that in your choices, in your habits, like this person needs to reach a level of ascension where they look around and they're like, this is a makeup of me having gone through what I went through and not healing it. Does that make sense? If this person sticks to the spiritual lesson that is trying to be taught here, they will get the other end of this liberated. That's the only way. Maybe it requires faith in something higher than themselves. Yeah, the Fool. This is someone who wants to free themselves and start anew. They could be abandoning the person that displays the same toxin as their parent. I'm hearing it's not your cross to bear. There's something about them carrying the baggage of a person. Four of Coins in the reverse. They are releasing them. Oh my gosh. What was once a security blanket. Because let me tell you, as I said, they held on to this because it's all they knew. They're releasing this quote-unquote security blanket of toxin that they held on to. I'm seeing somebody hold on to like a sheet. There's something this person held on to when they were a kid. It could be a plush toy. It could be a sheet. There's a habit they acquired from this abuse to give them comfort when they were a kid. Whether it be sucking their thumb, holding on to a plush toy, being in a corner, on the ground. Like there are ways, like for example, I have a friend and she finds comfort in sitting on the floor. And I never really understood why, but she's like, I always did this when I was a kid. Like it's a way of grounding, but it's the cold floor that makes her feel comfortable. Can you imagine? There's something that this person did since they were a kid that they probably still do to give them comfort. It's like a sign, like you haven't looked back enough to release it, and I feel this person did. Like I feel this person's letting go of maybe a responsibility tethered to what they took on as a result of their upbringing. They're letting it go. Finally, I'm hearing Eight of Cups in the reverse. So they could have let go of a physical way, in a physical way, but they're still working through their emotions. Why is the Eight of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Eight of Cups in the reverse? It's almost like you're not walking away emotionally from something. Oh, it's not just anyone. It's the Empress. There's a divine feminine who lit the way for them. When I see this card, it's a woman with a light. Remember I said this person, the glimmer of hope? That's the light. She's holding a light. This is someone who could maybe help them navigate their emotions, who lit the way for them. That's who they couldn't emotionally get over. So it's almost like the healthy path, the glimmer of hope. That's what they can't emotionally walk away from. And I feel like that's a sign. This person had a level of emotional detachment in how they moved through life. I keep hearing love bombing and transactional relationships. There's something about a person they could not let go of. But it being in the reverse, I don't know if this person is no longer lighting the way, or there's something about the dark. Like I feel like this person can't emotionally get rid of or detach from one energy here. Can I get clarification on that? Because that was kind of weird. Like that's my Empress card. Not only that, it's a divine feminine who lights the path. It's in the reverse. So I was like, what? Wow. Clarification on the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Empress lighting the way in the reverse. Wow. Ace of Cups. The reason why they could never get over somebody is because this was divine love. This was a gift. This is the hand of God with the Holy Spirit saying this is a gift of love. Drop down message. Thank you. I don't know if someone's name is Andrea. Okay, someone's initials could start with an A or an R. Anyway, the reason why they could never really let go of their feelings for another is because that was God's gift to you of love to help change this around. Do you see what I mean? The level of injustice in this person's life when they were a kid almost set them up for disaster. Devils and dust, fear over faith, it set them up for disaster. It was a karmic relationship or a karmic loop. It's like, we are giving you this so that you will live a perpetual life of hell. And it's like, God is like, I'm trying to give you something to turn that around. That's how balance works. This person could never, I'm really feeling it, like they can get rid of the tangible things or the transactional situations, but they could never let go of their feelings and the love they feel in whatever way, shape, or form. I tell you, this person has never been loved. They never knew what that was. They never felt it. 10-10, as I said that. The cycle's closed out and they still hold feelings for either someone. There's something they can't let go of. There's an experience, whether it be a dream or there's something this person cannot shake. It's divine love. They can't shake that. They could shake everything else. They cannot shake that. They can't shake it. I keep hearing they can't shake it because it was a gift from God. That they could either honor or entertain the devil and dust. I feel that Page of Wands in the top of the reading is communication. But it's in the reverse. So that's not good. Ooh, wee. I know what that means, but let me see if I can get confirmation. I know what it means. I know exactly what it means. Page of Cups, yes. They want to make contact. This person holds a lot of love and they only know how to express themselves at a certain point. So it's like this person, 11-11, as I said, that this person could have been emotionally stunted. Their growth is limited because, think about it, okay? Think about it. It doesn't matter this person's age. If they never healed, they could have had 5 or 7 serious relationships. If all of them displayed the same lesson that they didn't learn and heal from, they could be 50 years old and still hit the same rock over and over again, okay? That's why someone said I'm their favorite reader. I love you, Priscilla. I don't know if you're probably going to see this reading. I love you. I love y'all so much. That's so nice. All right, it's tappy. You make me blush up in here. But anyways, back to the reading. I don't care if this person's in their 50s or 60s. If they don't learn from the last relationship and they hop into another one telling them the same story in a different way, this person could have had like different relationships and never really sat with themselves to heal, because the attachment they have is telling them to go and numb themselves, to go and like look for the next best hit, not healing the problem. So this person could have had like multiple serious relationships with the same issue, holding on to the same poor relationship because of what they were taught when they were a kid. Transactional relationships, abuse, mental, verbal abuse. Like this is all they know, and this can carry out for decades if they don't heal. And let me tell you something, this person is coming up forward with the emotional growth of a page, with a lot of love to give to who I feel is part of them growing up emotionally and learning about love in a different way. When I tell you the person they could never shake is a completely different string of energy, is a completely different, it's night and day for this person. This person has never been introduced to someone like that. They've dealt with the same pattern before, but there's only, I'm really getting it, the feelings they have and who they could not shake is a very contrasting individual to the people they dealt with before. And that'll be the telltale sign that that's God trying to show you something and trying to give you a different experience so that you can heal as a person. The reason why the Page of Wands is in the reverse is because the perception of the recipient is that they're bad news. Why? Because they come forward with devils and dust. So the person who's seeing them come forward is iffy about it because like they know. And this person with the Page of Cups, this could be an apology. This could be, I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to right my wrong, or I'm trying to like go the right way, but it's still a page. And that's what somebody needs to know. Yes, this person holds a lot of love. Yes, they could never shake this love, but they also have a lot of growth in the spirit to do. And again, age is just a number. Growth in the spirit can come when someone's in prison for 40 years and they finally learn. For others, it's like it takes 2 years in a crappy relationship and they wake up. It's like, don't stamp a time on someone's spiritual growth. I can connect with people through my readings who are in their 50s, but I carry less awareness than someone who I could connect with that's 22. So don't stamp age on the growth in the spirit. I'm pretty young, and it's like I can clock all of this because maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe I had a couple of lifetimes where I understand faster. Who knows? But you can't stamp emotional growth and spiritual development with age. It's just not possible. So when you think, oh, I'm going to get in this relationship because this person's older, they're wiser, they might be wiser in certain areas, but if they haven't evolved and if they haven't looked within themselves long enough to stop patterns, they will almost drag you into their patterns with them. You need to like use your discernment when dealing with people. You can't assume based on what they look like. Okay, that's for someone. I don't know why I needed to share that, but hey, it's here. Six of Pentacles. This is someone they want to like give and receive with, and they know it'll be better for them because there's I'm just seeing it, a huge contrast between this one person and the plethora of people they dealt with that are not only clinging glasses together. I'm telling you, there's like a group of people who gossip about this person who all reflect the same toxin they dealt with. So of course, birds of a feather flock together. That's your sign. They're probably friends. Like, oh, I hate them too. This is what they did to me. They're all low vibrational. They're all karmics. I feel this person has karmics they dealt with that literally talk to one another, share their experiences together, almost like bond together based on this person. It's kind of crazy like that. And the only reason they bond is because they both, all three, four maybe, mirror the same toxin this person had to learn from. You think they're going to cling glasses with a divine feminine? No, because they know they're night and day. They're not even to be compared because there's a stiff contrast and this person knows it. They know. They didn't trust it. It's like you were an alien. If I'm talking to divine feminine, it's like you were an alien to them. You were foreign to them. They didn't understand you because they never met someone like you. And that's God playing chess. Let's give this person the gift of someone completely different to show them that there's another world other than the one they perpetually experience. That's why God did that. Because it was very sad. What I'm reading breaks my heart. It does. And it's like, if that's all you knew, of course God is going to shift things up for you, but you need to heal to accept it, embrace it, and change. Change the narrative of your life. Three of Wands. This person is looking upon the horizon, hoping for better. And again, this is a page coming forward. I don't know if someone was in possession of a BlackBerry or they have like some kind of pager or like an older phone or like a kind of like, what do they call those? Like a black phone or like a, it's like one of those unknown number phones. I'm seeing someone with like a second phone that's like it's like a phone they use only for emergencies. Okay, it's like I'm just getting this strange, I'm getting a cotton look. I'm downloading right now. They're probably going to contact somebody from a phone that is not registered normally. That's what I'm hearing. Two of Swords in the reverse. Wow, they see it now. They're no longer blind to their problem. They're no longer blind to the people around them. They are awake. And this is like, I'm seeing somebody with training wheels. This is someone who got off the karmic wheel. Okay, but someone sees them as bad news because they're still either convinced that they have that entity attached to them or that they might still go back to their old ways. At this point, if they do that willingly, is because they chose wrong, aware of the wrong. This is someone who's awake. So imagine when you went through your awakening and you see the forest for the trees. If you literally put your hand in the fire knowing it's going to burn you, that's your choice. At this point, if they make toxic choices again, it's because they're aware they're going to burn themselves. Do you see that? So it's like, before they were like, oh, well, I don't know if this is going to hurt me. It hurts. Oh, I don't know if this is going to hurt me. It hurts. I don't know if this is going to hurt me. It hurt me again. Shoot. Is there something wrong with me? Do I not understand that fire hurts? If they do it again, and if they screw this up, it's because they willingly, with their eyes open, chose to screw something up again or hurt themselves again. Like, this person's awake. Like, I'm telling y'all, this reading is here because this person is waking up. Mr. or Mrs. Devils and Dust has God on their side, and they're trying to survive. But what they ever did to survive in that way hurts the things, maybe even the people they love. Fear is a powerful thing. This person still got God on their side. I'm getting chills up the wazoo through this reading. Okay, I don't know if you can see them. But those are all the hairs standing up, period. I know what I'm feeling. They're trying to be optimistic, which is something they haven't been for a while. I'm telling you, they woke up. Hanged man is someone who's been in suspense, but the crown is lit. They're awake. They're awake. They're wide awake. And they're like, oh my gosh. They're so awake. They're very awake. They're very awake. They see it now. They see the role they played. They see the role their past played. They're so awake. Oh my goodness. You see, and what they do moving forward from this awakening is entirely up to them. But God gave you an opportunity. The lovers, oh my gosh, that's a spiritual connection. That's two people who were met by angel orchestration, if you will. They know. This connection woke them up. Can you imagine if you were experiencing toxin and misery and you thought that that was all they knew? They have a choice to make. It's like, no, God is going to give you another opportunity, but you have free will. That's what he gives us, right? So it's like, you have a choice to make. Are you going to choose poorly again and willingly put your hand in the fire? Or are you going to make an attempt to pick better? The choice, the ultimate choice. The Tower, damn. If this person picked poorly, they definitely got burnt. Oh, and quickly. Why do I feel this is an explosive epiphany? This last hurrah rocked the boat so hard. I feel something happened with a person that could have been their undoing. I don't know if there's a way. Like, there's someone that they met that hammered home a lesson for them. They picked poorly. I can feel that. That's the Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. It's either going to tell me that this is in some way an epiphany through a terrible incident, or King of Pentacles. This person showed up stable for something bad. Tell me more. This could also be an awakening to who they really are, but let's double check that one. Two of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Oh. There are two masculines here. I'm trying to read this. Tell me. This is interesting. I don't know what I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Who are these two masculine energies related to or for? What is it trying to tell me? Two cards, Empress and Knight of Wands. No, Temperance and Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person had a Tower moment based on something they could have given into in a lustful way. That's what helped them wake up. They had their guards lowered. I'm also hearing swing both ways. So maybe this is someone who had something horrible happen to them as a result of their choices and how they chose to express themselves physically, lustfully. Okay. The angel orchestrated this big shift. Something here about, ooh, I don't know what it is, but it's like, whoa, like my whole world turned upside down because of this. And that was maybe one of the awakenings they had about their own behavior. Whoever this is for, you need to know that divine orchestrated that. Like, you needed to stop that, or you needed to wake up to your poor choices in something going south with that choice. Particularly 4 of Wands in the reverse, a broken home or a broken relationship. Somebody here could have also moved out abruptly. Something like that. Something about a broken foundation. And whatever it is, a lawyer could have gotten involved, or the authorities could have gotten involved to kind of settle things. So all of these are like little tidbits of signs for whoever this is for, that you needed to get on your right path. Okay. This is, whew, that was interesting. An incident occurred. Either 2 men were there at the same time, or was about 2 men. Okay, something about an incident and 2 men. It could be a fight, it could be something else, it could be whatever. I'm seeing 2 men, an incident. However, those energies worked out, okay? They themselves could have been juggled, okay? We have courtship. Why is courtship here? Marriage in the reverse and gift in the reverse. This person could have had a proposal that they never gave. I'm seeing a proposal that was never given. This could have been a marriage proposal, a gift in marriage. It's in the reverse. They didn't do it. We have courtship. Tell me why marriage and gift is in the reverse, or why courtship is out. The child in the reverse. There's something to do with an incident regarding a child or their own childhood, okay? There's something that didn't take place that they maybe wanted to, but it didn't happen. With courtship, that's an energy of like maybe courting a person. I'm getting something about a proposal that was never had. I don't know if someone wanted to marry their real person or the right person, but it never happened. And there's something about a child in the reverse. Now, either a child is not theirs, or there's some kind of mishap concerning a child, or this is illustrating their poor childhood. But I get a vibe of like there's a gift of marriage that was never given. Damn. Oh my God, the official person in the reverse. They were not in the upright. They didn't grow. It's like something was never, it could never take place because they themselves had to like come in the upright. I don't know, with official person in the reverse and the child in the reverse, somebody here could have found out that maybe there's something about a child that is not theirs. I mean, I don't know. They're so in despair about someone they didn't fulfill a commitment with. For some of you, they broke it off with the wrong person. There's a rock bottom this person experienced by dealing with a situation that was not meant for them, or that they weren't the official person for. There's something about some kind of position that they felt encouraged to enact, and they didn't commit to the person that they either want to court. It didn't happen, and that's why they're in despair. This person could have lost jobs or something like that at the hands of their choices. This rock bottom is supposed to wake them up, okay? What did I say about this person's experience? And I said poverty, whether financial, emotional. There's something here, and it's illustrated by a child working really hard. This person had way too much responsibility at a young age, and they were led to believe that love is purely transactional. Okay? That's why they picked poorly and neglected the same things that was actually trying to show them a different reality, a better one. This person was stuck to the devil, and they knew. And what did I say about devil and dust? I'm going to show you the card, and I'm going to show you why what I said from these itty-bitty cards is exactly what I'm seeing in this illustration. And I was led to pick this deck, but nothing prepared me to get this card. That is a child with something to clean the chimney. This person has a rat here and a black cat, okay? Nothing against cats or rats, but it's depicting the pollution this person was surrounded by as a young one, okay? The dust is on their face. This is all they knew, devils and dust, since they were a kid. So that's all they entertained, devils and dust. With pathway in the reverse, it's the devil's way of tricking them off a better life. The pathway is like their divine path. That's all they knew. Family in the reverse, broken home, a messed up family system. What did I say? We have a privileged lady with occupation. That could be the kind of people they entertained. Poor community. The person they dealt with and maybe gave an arm and a leg to is running their name through the mud, okay? With community in the reverse, it's like whoever wants to hear. It's like gossip amongst the community. They could even have spoken to their family. It's like, I'm going to express this news. They're concerned. They're concerned about something this narcissistic female wants to out about them. Because I feel like they have a level of status in the community. It says wealthy man. This is someone who is concerned that a light would be shed in the community from this privileged person, this spoiled person. Okay. Dang. Death in the reverse and change in the reverse. Mature woman in the reverse. I can't make it up. This is this karmic mother. There is a karmic female in this person's life who had a very big role to play in things not changing. It says change in the reverse. This person, for some of you, this thing they're holding over their head is what is keeping them stuck or kept them stuck. Coffin in the reverse is an inability to put something to rest. Change in the reverse is that same hamster wheel that never stopped spinning. There's something about gossip in a community at the hands of this spoiled brat that this person is afraid of, okay? This reading is becoming pretty lengthy. I don't know if I want to do an extended, but let's just try to wrap this up. Anything else we need to know here? Judgment in the reverse, adjudication. That's karma. That's the karmic wheel. That's the final hurrah. For some of you, that's what keeps them stuck, but I don't know if somebody's holding on to something that could potentially imprison this person. Either it imprisons them in their mind, or it could send them to prison. Whatever this thing is that someone is holding over their head, it could keep them away from the person with the lovers that they're meant to be with. I feel like Spirit is trying to help them find a way out, but why do I feel like whatever this bad judgment day is, maybe even in court, could affect them from moving forward to a person that was meant to have them on their right path? I really feel a level of imprisonment, whether mentally or physically, at the hands of someone who wants to be their ultimate sense of karma. Okay, so flip it, switch it. I feel this person feels restricted, maybe even from traveling, okay? I don't know if this person had like a sudden wealth financial scheme for some of you. Mature man in the reverse. Whoa. They could have had a sudden come up financially with an immature male, an older man that's crooked. That could also be a father wound. Yeah, it was an occupation. There's a crooked man here. A crooked old man. There's something about a money scheme, or I don't know, but this reading can keep going further and further and further. They occupied their time with this. And it's part of the wounding where they had to overcompensate financially to be loved, to be adored, to be validated. It's really sad. This is someone who is letting go of something to get on their right path. I didn't see imprisonment in the little cards, but I saw a level of restriction in these. And it could have something to do with the mental space, okay? Or they're afraid that they could go to jail, okay? I'll leave it there. This is a very intricate reading. I gotta go potty, so I'm out. I don't want my storage space to get caught up, okay? That's what I have for you. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Lulu, for another very detailed reading. That was insane. Take care. Bye.